and I'm really trying not to cry right now. Whew. I don't even know. Hey everyone, my name is Emily and thank you for watching Misfit Hippies. So to be honest, I don't even know how to start a video like this. I feel like there's been so many things happening in my life right now that it's been really hard for me to just sit down and film a video. I could just keep my life private and not say anything, and I think most people would be like, yeah, that's a smart idea. But I feel like the more raw and open you are with people, the more people can relate. And I think it's good to be able to relate to people every once in a while. We can start with the positive things. So I just wanted to give you guys a little life update. A lot has happened. Shortly after I posted the first video that I ever made about the hissing cockroaches, some woman reached out to me and asked me if I could take in her hissers. Apparently she had rescued 2 and so many came out of those 2. And she just had way too many. So I was like, yes, please. She and I talked for months to each other and they finally got here. I was expecting maybe 15, 20 at the most. There was 25 males and 32 females or something. I don't know. It was wild. And there was babies on top of that, so it's just been really cool to add biodiversity to our hissers and to just see them all. It is insane. So yeah, we got a bunch of hissing cockroaches. That was awesome. For those of you that know me outside of YouTube, you know that I am not just passionate about weird animals. I'm passionate about all animals, and I will save any animal that needs help. Doesn't matter. That's actually how I got most of my animals. A lot of them are rescues. But long story short, there's a Save the Wildlife page for my specific area, and somebody posted a cockatiel. They said it was mean and attacked their husband, and I'm like, I'm gonna go get this cockatiel. I don't know much about birds, but I saw its picture and it looked like it needed help, and nobody else was like, hey, I'll come do it. And I didn't want it to fly away, so I was like, I'm on it. So I get there with my butterfly net, my gardening gloves, and a dog kennel carrier bad boy thing. I get there and it's drying off because it was sprayed with a hose from attacking the husband, and it was just poofy. So I walk over there and I put on my gardening gloves, and I didn't know you could just with a cockatiel and it might, just step up. I have chickens. So I went out there with my gardening gloves and I picked it up like a chicken and just walked it back to the kennel. I don't know why my husband, when I told him that I picked it up like a chicken, lost it. He thought it was funny. And now looking back, it kind of is. So, get this cockatiel home, looking for the owner, right? I'm looking through hundreds of pictures of lost cockatiels. And after a couple hours of just scrolling through all these lost cockatiels, I find one and it looks identical, and I'm like, there's no way, because this bird was 150 plus miles away from its house. And I was like, no, how long has it been missing? Almost 2 months. Well, definitely not then. There's been so many storms and everything, the bird flu's going on. And then I just felt in the pit of my stomach that was the owner for whatever reason. So I contacted them. We're talking for days, sending pictures back and forth. And she drove over 2 hours, 151 miles one way. She got here. And I've seen videos where dogs reconnect with their owners and cats, but I had never seen birds, so I didn't know how that would work. And I'm like, how am I going to know if this is the owner? Am I going to do the right thing? This bird flew up to this woman's bun, not once, but twice, and she's just sitting there bawling, and this bird is like making these noises I have never heard before. I had never seen this bird so happy. It hissed at me. It liked my husband. Did my husband rescue her? No, I did. Moral of the story is Suga's back with her mom, and I'm so happy for that. Along on the positive train, I've recently started making things and selling stuff, which I've wanted to do for a really long time. But I'm like my worst critic. I am so hard on myself. I'm like, Emily, just because you think things are cool doesn't mean other people are gonna find them cool. And I was just talking myself out of it. Like I had an Etsy up for 2 years. One person from like I don't even know, like Carolina or something bought one in 2 years, one sale. She gave me a 5 star, so I felt pretty good. But anywho, so I started making these necklaces and like these tie-dye t-shirts, and I'll link the page in the little bio down here, but I don't know. I posted them and people started buying them, and I'm a little shook. I don't know. Just like I'm shook how there's 51 subscribers here, like that's not a lot in the retrospect of the YouTube world. However, 51 people, I have such bad social anxiety that I'm like sweating in a room full of 5 people, and there's like a whole classroom watching my videos. Like, you guys do not understand how grateful I am. Like, I don't even know if I associate with 51 people anymore. That's just, that blows my mind. I'm so grateful. And there's like 70 people on my Facebook page now that are on the selling one, and I'm so shook. I am so shook. But with that being said, I didn't leave for a month because I was out saving birds and being mailed cockroaches. For a long time, and this is where it gets hard, because how do you even word this to somebody? I'm going to try to be careful about how I word this. I'm eternally grateful for everything I have. Everything. I have a house and I have a car. My kids are healthy. I'm married. Like, I am really, really grateful for everything that I have. And I also have struggled with depression for a long time. I've been diagnosed with PTSD, depression, and anxiety, but I think it goes a little bit further than that. So I've been working on myself. I've worked with a domestic violence therapist now for almost 2 years, and she's incredible. And I recently joined a trauma group, and that's been helping a lot. But I went to the doctor's office the other day, and I told them that I need a little bit more help because I don't feel like I'm being the best version of myself for my family. But I need to be the best version of me in order to just function. Like, I'm not going to throw around diagnoses that I haven't been diagnosed with because I don't like to self-diagnose, but at the same time, there is some things that I think need to be checked into more that I have been educating myself on, and it is okay to ask for help if you're not okay, and that's been something that I've been so ashamed of doing and embarrassed, and I had so much anxiety about just picking up the phone, and it's bad. I have social anxiety to where I get freaked out just going into grocery stores by myself. And I know I had social anxiety before the pandemic, but I feel like the pandemic made it 10 times worse for me. Like, I had just started to push myself to do things by myself and to not have a panic attack while trying to buy milk or something. And I don't want to make light of this because it's been bad. It's been really bad. And I just want to let anybody know who's struggling out there, it's okay to take time for you. But with that being said, I also apologize for not making a warning saying, hey, I'm going to go help myself for a little bit, but I'll be back in a month. And I would like in the future, if I do decide to, take another month off, it wasn't my intention at all. I had been telling my husband, I need to film this week. I need to film this week. And there's just so much on my shoulders, and I'm really trying not to cry right now because, whew, um, I don't even know. I think that's why I like my inverts and reptiles so much, is because people don't understand. I can't say everybody doesn't understand, but a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people don't understand me, which sounds so cliche, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it comes from too when I was in school, I got bullied really bad. And I feel like a lot of people are like, ew, snakes. Oh, a bearded dragon, is that an iguana? Like, and I've seen some like missing bearded dragons in our town that are found, and people are like terrified of bearded dragons. And I'm like, that's insane. Like, that's insane. So I just feel like, people might look at me differently and think, ew, she's gross, she doesn't shave, or she's unstable because she cries a lot. Which might be true. I don't know. Moral of the story. I feel like reptiles draw me in because they are so, I don't want to say unaccepted. That's not the word. All I know is my parents wouldn't have let me have a reptile growing up, but we had 2 dogs. I don't know. I just feel like I can relate to them. Even if they don't love me, even if they're just like, oh, that's my food source and she's warm, so I want to lay on her. I don't know why I love it so much, but they give me an extra purpose. I feel like my family is my main purpose. I have 2 incredible children, and they're my world, and I will do anything and everything for them. But I feel like right after my family is my reptiles. My reptiles and my inverts are my family with us. We also have a cat, a dog, and a ferret. The dog's recent too. I forgot to give you guys like the big update. I'm a married woman now. That's right. I got married. We went on the family moon with the kiddos. Saw my brother and my sister. And it was just so much fun. We got back and we got some chickens and yeah. And a dog named Tatum. We call her Potatum. She's a little fat. That's okay. Sorry. I feel like I also jump around a lot. Guys, I'm not okay, but I'm gonna get there, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you clicked on this video and you're like, I want to see reptiles, and you're just like, there's some sad lady venting to us. What do we do now? I don't know. But I went to my doctor, told him I wasn't okay, and I am being sent to a nurse practitioner later this month, and she's going to refer me to actually get an evaluation done and hopefully see a psychiatrist. Whew, so now that that's all out on the table, I don't know. I guess that's it. I'm really sorry that this was the video. I just thought I'd give a little update there. But just know, I'm working on me. So please be patient with me. I need to get a schedule down for both my real job, this, making necklaces. I need to get some type of schedule down. And I promise if you're patient with me, I will let you guys know what I figure out when I figure it out. I'll try to keep you guys better in the loop, because without you guys, this channel's nothing. So I'm sorry if this video is very different than what you thought it was gonna be, but I thought it was important for me to be honest with you guys. So that's all I have for today's video. I'm sorry it wasn't a regular video, and I hope that you guys understand that I'm just trying to give you guys an update on where I am. I promise the next video will definitely be more on topic. I just want to let you guys know that I'm not dipping, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be doing this. I love making videos. I have the worst freaking camera anxiety ever. Ooh. But thank God for editing, and thank you guys so much for watching me if you made it this far. I have an Instagram. I'll link that below. I have the new Facebook group that I'm selling the necklaces and t-shirts on that I'll also link below. And if there's anything in the future, I'll link that too. But thank you guys so much for watching, and try to have a positive week. And just know if it's rough, it will get better. And don't hesitate to reach out for help. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Bye.